Hi everybody, it's September 10th, 2013, and today is Tuesday. I'm doing the video on schedule. I'll get right into the results because I know how you impatient people are. Now I'm just going to forewarn you, okay? I was not a good girl, and I'm going to explain to you why here in a minute. But let me just, so don't go, oh, but okay, I'm going to explain, so just hold up, chill up. Okay, I weighed in this morning and I was bad because I normally get up and it's the first thing I do. I take my pills and then I wait a little bit and then I weigh in like right before I eat. I weigh in, so I usually wait about an hour. I don't know where my head was. I don't know if it's because I'm back to work, working longer hours than I have been, that I literally just like fell off my game, and I already ate twice today before I weighed in. So here goes. I weighed in at 197, so I don't know if that's actually a true weigh in because I already ate twice before I weighed in. So I did gain 2 pounds back, but that could be technicality on my fault. So we'll have to wait and see for next week. And there's something else which I'm going to explain to you about too. So I gained 2 pounds. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's move on. Arms are still the same. They're still 11 and a half. Chest was still the same, 44 and a half. And then waist went up by 1 inch at 41. Hips were at 48, so they stay the same. And each thigh went up 1/2 inch. So they're both now back at 20. So that was 2 pounds that I gained this week and 2 inches that I gained. Now, so overall, from beginning of when I started the Garcinia to today, that makes it, taking the calculations of what happened with today's weigh-in, it's 25 pounds and 37 inches for this is week 29, video 30, since I started. So that's my grand total is 25 pounds and 37 inches. Now the reason why I said I was bad, here I am yelling at all of y'all to do what you're supposed to do, and I guess I should practice what I preach, because with me being back to work, working at such a chaotic place that is just so busy, I've been really good been really good about going to work, taking my pills before I leave. I wait my hour and a half before I eat, because I usually do that when I'm driving, and I work an hour and a half away, so I usually wait till I'm getting close to getting off the expressway, then I eat while I'm driving down the country roads before I get to the resort itself. So I'm good there. But once I get there, we've been so swamped and so busy, and yeah, I'm itching still, not real bad, but I'm still itching a little bit. Bites ain't too bad. Starting to actually heal, but we get so busy over there that, like, the minute I'm off a tour, I'm immediately, I don't even have time to go to the bathroom, and my name's being called again, so I'm already on another tour. So literally for like the last 2 weeks since I've been on the tour, no longer in training, I'm no longer studying, I'm out actually on the floor now, and I have not, since I've been on the floor, have not taken a lunch. I have not actually been able to go out and take my pills and then eat afterwards. So it's like literally 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm getting out to my car, popping my pills, and then trying to eat on the way home. And then when I get home, I'm eating dinner. So I yell at you guys all the time, don't skip meals. What did my dumbass do? I skipped meals. So yeah, I fell off the wagon. I need to solely make a point to take that time out to get to the car. Or even if I have my tours in my car, I'm going to have to say, yo, look, I got to pop my pills. Okay, I'm a druggie. No. They'd be like, what? Okay, let me out here, you know. But I need to make that point to and how I kept telling you guys, oh, it's so easy, this, that. And I've fallen off the wagon. I have not been true to myself. So yeah, I gotta get back on the game. So that might be why my results were because I was for the week. Well, actually for the last 2 weeks. So that could be. So I'm not really worried about it because I'm gonna get back on my game. I'm going to make arrangements to put my pills in my actual bag, and I'm going to try to find something that I can take with me and probably put in the refrigerator. Since I'm on the floor now, I'm a little bit, I was really nervous when I first started because I was new to just getting off training, getting on the floor, you know, all that anxiety of, oh my God, am I going to, you know, how, so yeah, now that I'm over that and I'm actually starting to get the routine of things, now I can implicate my regular schedule that I should have, that I did have, back into play. So I'm not discouraged at all because I know I fell off the wagon. It wasn't the Garcinia. It's not that the Garcinia didn't work. I just, yeah, I just sucked this week and last week. And then we were on vacation last week, as you all know, at the resort. So when we were out playing, when we were out golfing, or when we were out miniature golfing, they had pops, and I hadn't taken my water with me, so I was drinking pop on it. It didn't taste good to me. It was like real thick. It's like syrupy thick. So I'm actually glad I didn't like it. But instead of, you know, carrying different multiple cups, I would just drink, you know, share with my husband. So yeah. So go ahead. Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Smack it. Okay. Are you done? That hurt. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I actually was slapping myself, you know, but anyway, yeah, so I got to get back on my game because I don't want to let myself down by falling out of routine just because of the job. The job is really good and I love it. So it's like, I can't lose sight of my goals, because the skinnier I am, the healthier I am, the better I'm going to be on my job as well. So I can't lose sight of my goals. And I did. I was like the whole new job thing, the whole training, and, you know, just getting the routine and just the anxiety of starting something new, you know, was overwhelming. But now that I'm over that, I gotta get back on game. So that's what I plan to do. But you know, I don't want I don't want you to think that I'm going to get discouraged or that I'm going to quit, because a lot of you always ask me, well, don't quit, don't get discouraged. I'm not one of those people. If you've not been watching my videos, I'm not like that. That's not my personality, okay? If you knew me outside of this, you would know that that's not, I'm not a quitter. When I put my mind to something, I give it 110%. And, you know, everybody, like I said last week, or actually was it video 27, that we're not all robots, we're human, we all have flaws. I had a huge flaw for the last 2 weeks. I fell off the wagon. So you just got to pick yourself up, put your back on, and then put your face back all together, and just keep going. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not worried about it. So I just wanted to I got to practice what I preach. I know. So if you guys want to scold me, scold me. I deserve it. You know, I've already been scolding myself. And then today, like an idiot, eating twice before I got on the scale. I'm like, what are you doing? Wake up. So yeah, I had a very, very, not normal last 2 weeks, but I'm slowly going to get back on track. And I've been, with me working, the long hours that I am compared to the job I had prior, where you guys knew I only worked, you know, 2-3 days out of the week. Now I'm only off on Monday and Tuesdays, and literally I work like all day. So my hours are like dramatically increased. So I don't have enough free time to actually get on the YouTube videos and comment back like I was. So don't think that I forgot about you, or that I'm mad at you, or whatever the case may be, or that I don't want to reply to you. It's not that. It's just that I don't have the time like I did to where I could keep up with you guys. Where I still fell behind, because I did not expect to have. I'm like up and like over the 2,000s on Facebook, and I've got like over 3,000 here on YouTube. So I mean, it's just insane. I did not anticipate this many people wanted to talk to me about this. So it's crazy, but I'm still trying to keep up with everybody. And I don't think I haven't answered anybody that was nice and that was positive. I don't think I've missed anybody, so I try to keep up with it, but I'm not keeping up on timeline like I was. So I do apologize about that. But I do try to get on. And when I do, I catch up with everybody. So it might be a little bit longer delay, so just bear with me and I'll get to you. Same thing with Facebook. I try to see if I can get on in the mornings, and if I don't while I'm sitting at work before the morning meeting starts, then I do apologize. But on my days off, I will definitely be catching up. Now, you all know that I usually do bowl on Sunday and Monday nights, which is why I said I would be doing the posts on Tuesday nights. Well, a little flip-flop change there too, because we had a lot of our teams that quit. So now that we had teams that had quit, we're switching to Tuesdays. So with me now being on Tuesdays, I might go back to posting on Mondays. So give or take, you're either going to get... Hold on a minute so I can turn this off. Well, we'll wait for the answer machine to catch.
Hello, please leave a message.
Okay, interruptions. Sorry. But it will either be Monday or Tuesday when I record the video, and hopefully I'll be able to post them either on the day that I record them, either being Monday, since I will be bowling on Tuesdays. I'm going to try to do it on Mondays and post it on Mondays. So just be looking for the video either Monday, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday. But my goal is going to be to do it on Monday and post it on Monday. Now that I'll be bowling on Tuesday nights, which is one reason why I was going to do it on Tuesdays, because I was bowling on Mondays. But like I said, since we had so many teams drop, they wanted to join the men's league. I didn't want to join the men's league, because the men's league that was on our Monday nights, they are just, I'm not going to bowl. So we're doing it on Tuesday. We're joining a mixed league Tuesday nights. So now I'll be bowling on Tuesday nights. My Monday nights will be free. So that's what my game plan is. So, and then while I'm replying to all of you, if I come off short with the answers, it's not because I don't feel that your question has value to me, and it's not because maybe I don't feel your question is important. Don't take it the wrong way. It's like I might just be short and sweet because I have so many to get through. Now, if you comment on something that's I feel I have a lot to talk to you, and I'm not really a big talker, although yet here I am talking to all of you. As how many weeks have we already been talking about? But if it's something that I have, I've got to go a little bit more in depth to, I will. Or I might say, hey, have you watched any of the videos? And when I say that is because what you're asking me, I already have covered either in a video or in multiple of videos. So if I say that, I'm just trying to let you know, hey, go back and watch the video, because I've got tons and tons of messages and I've already gone over this. So if I don't elaborate on it, just go back and watch one of the videos, or most of you have watched all of them. So and a lot of you don't. Oh man, my keyboard's all messed up. But it's not like I'm trying to be mean or rude. I just want to make sure I get to answer everybody. So I'm not coming across mean. I'm not coming across rude, because it's all in a text. How can you really determine what that person is actually saying? It's text or type message, whatever. But I don't mean it by any means, anything like that. So never take anything I say like that, unless I literally am smart remarks with you. And no, I take that back, because I've already made an agreement with myself. If you're negative and you're being an idiot, being nice, I'm not going to reply to you. Either I'm just going to flat out not reply to you, or I'm just going to flat out remove you from my YouTube channel. Because and it's not that I get offended by somebody who don't agree with me. Somebody made that comment before that it's not that. If I agree, if you have an opinion, I respect that. I have no problem with that. But if you come across negative, and when I talk to you and you're still negative, I'm not going to waste my time on you, because guess what? You're not worth my time. Okay. If you're going to be one of those persons that are very negative, then I don't want you around me. I don't even want to talk to you, because your negativity, I don't even want even bouncing on me at all. Because all this, baby, is positivity. Okay. So yeah, negativity, no. Positivity, yes. Okay. So if you get that, then guess what? You gone. Okay. You gone, because we ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. You guys don't even want to see that. And a lot of you read the comments, and a lot of you, comment on other comments. So I know you don't want to deal with that, because that's not what we promote here, right? High five, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, we don't promote that. So step off. Take your little bad attitude somewhere else, because this bad attitude ain't going to deal with it, okay? Thank you. Step off. Just kidding. No, no, but seriously, I'm not kidding. Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah. No, I won't waste my time on you. So I will either just flat out ignore you with a smile on my face, or I will delete you. Bye. Ain't got time. Okay. Anyway, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I will. But so I'm trying to get back to all of you. So if I am short, I'm not being mean. I literally might just, be swamped, and I'm just trying to get through all, because I might have like 100 and something to go through. So don't take it that way. And if it's something that you feel that maybe I didn't answer and you didn't find in the previous videos, hit me up. Send me a message on Facebook or something. And say, I know you said this, but I didn't understand. And then it'll be like, okay, because sometimes I'm just typing, because I'm just going through everything, trying to make sure I get to everybody. And if it means that much to you and I didn't cover it in maybe one of the videos, and maybe I thought I did because I've done so many, just bring it back up to me. I'm only human, and I'm blind. So I might not have thought about it, or maybe I thought I said something about it, maybe I didn't cover it in depth like I thought I did in my head. So just call me out on it. I got no problem with you calling me out on it. But other than that, I'm doing this quick because it is Tuesday, and I actually do have to get ready for bowling. So, and I also still have to go get the kids. So yeah, my schedule is like tight today, but I didn't want to have anybody be freaking out, because you guys like to freak out when I don't talk to you. But I love it, because guess what? That just means you just love me so much. It's like, I'm just kidding, but guess what? I love you too. Anyway, so I just wanted you to know that I want you guys to have a good week. And yeah, I did fall off the wagon, and I was a bad girl. So yeah, I deserve the slappings, but I'm going to get back on the wagon. And if you fall off the wagon, I'm going to you too to get back on the wagon, because guess what? We're not quitters, right? We don't quit. We are positive individuals that will always keep going. And any hurdle you put in front of us, guess what? We are going to find a way. And if we are heavy or fat, we're going to roll around. Either way, we're going to either jump over, or we're going to roll around that hurdle, okay? Because if there's a will, there's a way. You look for that rainbow in every situation you ever had, because there is always a rainbow. No matter what the situation is, there's a fine golden lining in it somewhere. You just got to look to it. You got to be open-minded to see it. So when you do that, it makes the situation you're in so much better, because you don't look at the negativity. You find the positive. And I mean this so much. There is always, no matter what the situation is, and I'll give you an indication. My girlfriend's grandson just was killed last Monday by a car accident. An 80-year-old woman. He was already across the street on his bike. He had just turned 13, and she was 80 years old. Clearly, obviously, should not have even been driving. Everybody else had started to stop because they had the light, and she just didn't. And she literally clocked him, threw him 3 lanes back, 3 lanes over, and they got him to the hospital, and he was not, his whole skull was completely busted open. And as soon as they got to the hospital, they pretty much were asking them, do you want him to be an organ donor? And at that point in time that the hospitals are pretty much telling you, there's nothing we can do, what we want to, save up something for somebody else. And that's one of the hardest things you can hear. And it being somebody so young, it's so hard to take. And my friend was really upset about it. And then the mother decided to cremate him. And with that kind of an incident, I mean, you could have had a closed casket, but I mean, I'm not against cremation. So but my girlfriend really is. She was like really, really having a hard time with it because she, for whatever reason, she wanted the casket. She was against cremation. And I told her, I said, do you really want his point in time of passing to be a negative point in your memory of him? I said, this is not the time to be getting all hate, you know, bringing all the hate out and hating on her. I said, think of her situation and what she's going through and how traumatized she is. Not only you, but it was her son. You know, it's your grandson, but it's her son. So maybe she's not thinking clearly, but either way, you have to respect her wishes, and you have to be able to have closure on a positive level. Otherwise, you're always going to have this as a bad memory, and it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. Do you want Joshie to think of you in that way? And she said no. And I said, that's good, because you know, you loved him and we all did, and you know, you don't want that kind of a bad last moment to be what you carry on. So so I had told her, you know, was talking to her, and she says, well, you know what, because it was her son and the mother who had Joshie. Well, they had split up, they still had Joshie, but they were constantly, between the grandparents and the parents, they were constantly fighting with Joshie, and Joshie knew it, and they were always, well, we want him and we want him, and he was constantly in the middle of a tug of war, and it was literally taking a toll on him because he wanted to spend time with everybody. And us as adults, we don't realize our actions reflect on everybody. If you have a negative reaction, that reaction travels down to somebody else, if you want to believe it or not. So even though they had the best interests at heart for that poor child, because they wanted to spend them, but they were being vindictive towards one another because, for whatever reasons, adults, you know, either they want to show that they're the better grandparent, or, you know, they just equally just wanted both of them to spend that much time with them. Either way, it still tore him apart. And like she had told me, she says, well, maybe this was the Lord's way of taking him out of that kind of a tug of war situation that he was constantly put in, that he always felt bad about because everybody wanted him, and then they would fight over him, and it was out of his control. I said, you know what? Very good. I said, maybe that is. I said, maybe the Lord is a better plan for him. I said, and apparently it wasn't here. I said, so even though the way it went down is not a good way for him to leave, I said, but you have to make it a positive note, because when you think of him, you don't want to think of bad thoughts. You want to remember all the good. And I actually had her laughing on the phone by the time we were done. And then that made me feel better, that she felt a little bit better. And she's got a long road ahead to, she's never going to be over it. But at least it helps finding that gold lining, that positive thought, even in a worst case scenario, can always make it better. Not that something like that you want to make better, but you don't want to carry it on in the rest of your life as a bad moment. So always look for the rainbow. Find that gold lining, because even a worst case scenario, you can turn it around to be a positive for you for life. So have an open mind, keep your eyes open, and just have a good heart, and your life will go on as a positive. I promise you that. And on that note, I'm going to leave you. Have a good week. Talk to you later, you guys. Bye.